we're about to create, Ethereum is about to go a new all-time high. Based on how the market is ends up closing, the S&P, you can see the S&P closed really happy, creating a new all-time high. Well, not really new all-time high, but the fact that it ate up the last week from the previous month. There's a monthly candle right here, my bad. So this monthly, this is S&P 500, time and date, Arizona time. Here we have daily candle. You see how strong that closed and by the all-time high. So Ethereum, I also said in my video this, that as S&P keeps on rallying up a little bit, because I told you guys yesterday in my videos. So I'm gonna go with S&P 1 hour candle. Okay, this is where we were Monday, I believe. Yeah, this is Monday. I told you guys to be cautious because we could have another fucking little drop on down, and then that'll be your. So right here, investors were happy. Right here now, you have them cautious because you don't know if they're gonna really going up or follow with a downtrend, make a higher low, higher high, and then start continuing with the higher low and so on. But based on how I closed here, the market was more bullish or whatnot. You're not having this bad data. I believe this was the job bullshit. The market shook it off. I was like, all right. And Friday, I said yesterday, so let me put my bullshit back on. Right here in this box, I told you guys that if we did come down, we're gonna try test this 50 Fibonacci. So if you go to the daily, this is a 50 Fibonacci right here, and a 12-hour candle right here still, and the 8-hour candle down here. So if anything, we're gonna come back down and test these lower regions right here, which we didn't, but that was just. On top of that, I said there was a 3 candle box in my last video, and I explained this to you guys, how there's a 3 candle box right here, and I explained what it is, mother real. So if you're gonna watch it, I'm not gonna break it down again. And then I said, it's important how we close this 12-hour candle. So if by 2 in the morning we end up closing inside this box, that's letting me know that the market is gonna open and most likely break on top. Because if not, you would have had this close below it, but then you would have paid attention to the next 2 hours, because then it'll be a fake out and it'll get back inside and close a bump somewhere here, and then it'll be the hour after I try to make it up and all the struggling. You really want to make it clear in the third one, just like right here you had another one. But the fact that it went inside, I explained to you guys that if it closed inside 2 in the morning, and if it blah 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 blah, we gotta shoot it up. That's what happened. So seeing that and how we close, then I said as also we closed right here at 2, and the market opens at 6, and there you go. So all this was telling me right here, okay, we're gonna go on up. And then I said, when we go up, we're most likely gonna close in this area right here. I said in this area right here, or we're gonna go on up and then come back down and test and close right here. Still bullish, but just really, you can tell the market's not really. It really needs something to break through this weekly, because it's a weekly trend line right here. You can't see it, but if you go to the week, it's right there. So I knew that the market really needed something strong at the end of the day, whether it be a tweet, whether it be something from the president. He was gonna talk to Putin about the ceasefire bullshit. So something strong that the market would then around 11:45, 12:30, the market would have pushed on up. Seeing how at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and the sweet time right here, 11 and 12, stay flat. I was like, okay, the market is not gonna go nowhere. And then if anything, it's some little bullshit. But so since we left happy, I said also as S&P starts recovering or doing this right here, you're gonna see Ethereum do it, because it's much lighter. It's not that heavy like Bitcoin. There's not a lot of money dragging it, pressuring down. Ethereum right now is really all over the place. But so it follows S&P much easier than Bitcoin. But the S&P and crypto are synchronized. That's what you see and follow each other. And if you go to Ethereum, you were seeing the two at the same time. Like after, so here we have Friday. So here we have, look, Friday, 6 in the morning, and after that, followed with S&P. So especially right now, this is telling you right here that, and especially since we're by the all-time high, I was like, oh, okay, what the crypto does tend to do, Friday, Saturday, and Saturday, knows at the end, if it's the end of the week, and that's when it does this. If it goes down Friday to Saturday, tell you there's something wrong with the market. The S&P, whether it be something worldwide, economy, geopolitical wise. If we go Friday, Saturday rally, especially Saturday, Sunday type of shit, especially if we go up to the weekend, it's telling me that the market is happy. And right now, it's telling me that the market is really happy. You're gonna see Ethereum create new all-time high by the end of the week, most likely. If now we're gonna get some sort of tweet or something that's gonna make the market go down, that's what you gotta pay attention to Sunday morning. By 6 in the morning, if not, check 9 o'clock your next, and final will be your 12 o'clock, some sort of tweet or something. You'll see a lot of more action around 3 because that's when the S&P connects and gets back on. But pay attention how we're looking Saturday, mid-Saturday, and especially Sunday morning. Because yeah, we're most likely going to see all-time high with this Ethereum easily. Also, Tom Lee stock is going to fucking fly, most likely get hit $95 or $100 by the end of this month coming up, most likely. That stock is, where are you at? BMNR. Why? Because they hold Ethereum treasury as a treasury. That's why in the last 3 days, just like Ethereum, show you Ethereum. See, just like Ethereum, the last 3 days has been going up. That stock has gone up too. So it's a no-brainer that this stock, as Ethereum flies and makes new all-time high, this stock is also gonna fly because it's pretty much Ethereum. This you think of this, it's a mining company, and it holds Ethereum, so it's pretty much mimicking following Ethereum, just like MicroStrategy is mimicking Bitcoin because they hold Bitcoin. That's Tom Lee tactic strategy to do this because they know where Ethereum's gonna blow up. It's gonna have the next Bitcoin rally type of shit. So not financial advice, but I'm investing 2K in this because I know 95 is gonna hit easily. By the end of this month or by the end of this year, easily we're gonna hit fucking, especially if Ethereum blast off. This is gonna go back to its all-time high and most likely go up high. It's not gonna go up straight, but even if it falls, you bet your fucking ass I'm gonna keep buying this stock right here because it's a no-brainer. I could double my money within a couple of months based on how Ethereum and crypto's going, and the president adding all these bills to crypto, regulating them. It's a no-brainer why fucking this stock just went from $3 to $160 in a week. But anyways, back to Bitcoin, Ethereum. Yeah, so far it's still bullish. There's a 3 candle box right here on the daily. So pretty much the market closed at 5 p.m. for Bitcoin. So we gotta pay attention how where we close at 5 in the morning, and then check up on it again at 10. Because if at, see, this way you want this 3 candle box, you complete it and boom, breakout. You wanted 3 candle boxes because if by 9, let's go down and let's say there's some other Fibonacci underneath it, like right here. Let's say we go down, but then at 10, from 10 to 1, it starts going back up, and we're out here at 1, and then from 1 to 5, it picks up and we're up here again. So this area right here, as it picks up and you see what time it is, you're like, oh, the daily 3 candle box is gonna complete. And you gotta see up here, it's gonna hit this 50 Fibonacci. Ethereum's gonna keep on rising. Ethereum, Bitcoin's gonna follow. And then by tomorrow, by 1 or so or before, you can see this up here. Watch how that shit plays out. There's Arizona time. Also, so you're seeing all this shit about how Bitcoin is going up, integrate all the integration, going with Coinbase. But in the last 3 days, or not even 3 days, since July 30th, it's been dropping and no upward movement. But yet they're coming with their new app called Base, how it's supposed to integrate all these meme coins, tokens, everything in one fucking app. And there's gonna be a whole bunch of other shit that are more updates, more it did a contract with JP Morgan. Coinbase, JP Morgan got linking up to work together. But yeah, you're seeing all this go down. While Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything else is flying. Because why they're manipulating, controlling this. That's why I'm also thinking of doing a long option by the end of this year. Doing a long call by the end of this year, because I feel like they're mimicking this because they know this is gonna fucking blow up. Watch. There's no fucking sense why one of the biggest platforms that they use to buy, exchange, and all this shit for crypto, and it's working with the banks, is not fucking flying right now, creating new all-time highs. No way, sir. But, and then also you got XRP, which again is showing you right now too. Also, as Ethereum keeps pumping up and does what it does, and Bitcoin does what it does, you're gonna see XRP create new all-time high. Most likely hitting $4 by the end of this week too. Alright, you guys, I'm trying to make this short. This is Brian Seacrest signing out, folks. I don't even know how to do this shit, to be honest. First time doing this. Exit right here.